wearing cowboy hats on the red carpet. You weren't doing that. But now you got more hardware. Congratulations, Jarren. What was this experience like for you tonight?
Honestly, it's a surreal experience. I mean, hanging out with all those guys in the clubhouse and talking with them. I feel like I've said this a lot, but you're supposed to be rivals with guys like Judge and Soto and Gunnar, but they're such good guys, man. It's going to be hard to play against them and have to be mean to them when we play them.
Yeah, but this night, you won the MVP over those guys. You know, it's your first All-Star game, and you're breaking into the big leagues, and people are starting to get to know you. When do you start dreaming or thinking of something about like this being an MVP? Or does that ever happen?
No, I never thought that this would happen. I mean, I've just always been like that guy that keeps his head down and works hard, so I'm just going to lean on that and keep doing that because I feel like that's what's helped me along my way.
You know what I think is really neat? First of all, that's a really cool trophy for the trophy room going forward.
Can we see that
Is
again?
it heavy?
It's pretty heavy.
Oh, it's so neat. But you know what's awesome, Jarren? For the rest of your life, you can tell people you're a Major League All-Star. Super cool right away, right? But for the rest of your life,
This, if you want.
you can tell anyone you want to, or it's on your Wikipedia page or whatever, that you are the All-Star Game MVP. Oh, and you don't believe me? Check out the trophy in the swag room. I think that is so cool, man, that you get to do that for the rest of your life.
That's going to be a surreal moment, especially coming from a great like you. I mean, that means a lot. So I'm actually thankful to be able to talk to you right now. It means a lot.
What was that at bat like? So what were you thinking when you're in the batter's box? That's the biggest swing of your baseball life, right?
Yeah, I mean, I knew he threw hard, so I was like, please, God, throw me a first pitch fastball so I can see how hard it is. So I can at least time it up. And then he just gave me a pitch to hit, and I just put a good swing on it. So I'm just thankful that I was able to put a good swing on the ball.
Were you floating around the bases?
I was kind of keeping my head down, trying not to break a smile, act like I hit enough homers to where I can do that. So.
You know what, though? The All-Star Game's awesome flat. You don't have to worry about smiling at the All-Star Game. Yeah. Smile as much as you want to.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have told me that I haven't stopped smiling, so I guess I'm not hiding it too well.
What a day, man. I mean, I wanted you to hit a gapper. I guess you would rather have the homer. But what a day. I mean, you dressed on the red carpet to the nines, won that. Now you come here, you win an MVP. And just representing the Red Sox, doing what you're doing. This club has turned around in Boston because of guys like you. How's that feel to be a part of this turnaround for the Sox?
It's great. I mean, I think we're just a young group that loves to play the game hard. I mean, we got a bunch of guys that are literally to lay it all on the line, and I feel like that's kind of like our identity. So
you look like an MVP right there, man. You look like an MVP.
Yeah, I'm starting to think, like, when am I ever going to wear that suit again, though?
Yeah, you probably can.
Yeah. The one and done, Jarren.
It's one and done.
I've got a couple of those. But think about it. You got Red Sox legend Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez anointing you as the best dressed. Then you go out and you win All-Star MVP. Is this an omen for a special second half coming Boston's way?
Maybe. I mean, that'd be an awesome thing to think. But, I think we're just going to keep our head down and keep working hard.
Your manager, Alex Cora, said you finally figured out, because it hasn't been smooth sailing for you your entire big league career, finally figured out who you are as a player. Who is Jarren Duran right now as a player? How would you describe that?
I'd say somebody that is going to go out there and play as hard as he can every single time. I was always afraid that people wouldn't like me because I am an emotional player. I play with emotions on my shoulder, and I was afraid that guys wouldn't like that. But, AC stuck by me, and he told me just be yourself, and that's enough. So I'm thankful for him to have my back all the time, and I'm just going out there and playing as hard as I can.
Adam, is that tough for players who are that way to fit into a clubhouse when they're a young player, to be an emotional player?
You know what I notice more than anything right now is the humility that he's bringing to the table. I mean, it's really refreshing. I love that he's the All-Star Game MVP. He's deflecting on everybody else around him. In the clubhouse right now, we're talking about a team who's really turning around. He's deflecting on everybody around him. That's why guys like Darren, they fit in so well inside the clubhouse because they're always pouring it back on their teammates. And he's got the talent to go with it. Dude, you don't want to be emotional? We're not robots, man. You got to go out and play, and if that's how you play and that's what gives you the edge to go out and play, be that guy, man. That's a special thing. You got a special talent.
Well, and you're rising everybody up with you. With that emotion you play with, that's taking that whole team to another. You go to the ballpark and go, I got to match him. Mm-hmm. You bring everybody up with that.
So it was a fun experience for you.
it was one of the best
Are
experiences.
you going to pinch yourself in the morning? Like, you're going to pinch yourself. Like, did I dream this?
Maybe I won't even be able to go to sleep tonight, so we'll see. Probably gonna have to sleep with this trophy and keep it safe. So,
Jarren Duran, congratulations, man.
thank
Awesome
you so
experience
much.
for you.
Thank you so much.
And what a great kid. I need a Jarren Duran jersey.
Fill a clubhouse with guys like that.
Seriously, I got to go get a Red Sox jersey. With Jarren, they don't put the names on the back. They got to change that. They got to change that.
They're not changing that. They're not changing that.
Jarren Duran, thank you so much, man.